Came in a little too heavy. What's up, people? My name is Trenton Steele, aka Fatherrdiff. For those of you that don't know me, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram right now. And before I get started, you guys have got to subscribe to my page. I mean, I really, really appreciate it if you did. You know, that'll mean everything to me. I want to tell you guys about my favorite camera, and it's my favorite camera because it's so freaking small and compact, but powerful. And it's so versatile. I can use it for basically anything I want. And I have evidence to show you that I can use it for everything I want. So we're gonna jump right into that. Actually, I'm about sick of these whiskers right here and the way my head is right here. Like, I'm probably gonna get a haircut first. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a haircut, so let's go do that first, and then we get right back into it. I can't take it. It's like they just itch. I don't see how people, you know, they pull them down and they twist them. Oh, I just twisted it. I just freaking twisted my beard. How does that look? Does it look cool? I don't feel like I look cool. Huh. Alright, let's grab that. Grab that. Put that in my pocket. Hey, babe.
Ooh, hold up, wait up. Get your weight up. Should get your money, not your hate up. Boy, draw a play up. I flip my wrist, a lay up. She wanna lay up. I gotta get.
I guarantee you, he ain't even here. And he don't know I'm recording, so I'm gonna be surprised at how he reacts. What up, my guy? Well, see, that's the introduction I get when I want to get out.
Back to the crib. I do not stun, I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said, so they know what I'm about.
Yes, sir. Shout out to T Smooth.
Oh yeah, I always gotta get my brother right.
You know how it go.
Oh yeah.
So, fella, what we gonna get something to eat at?
What time is it? What you feeling like?
Whatever open.
Probably got Zaxby's. Your favorite artist?
Yeah, Hardy's been slipping lately.
Yeah. Probably Zaxby's.
Zaxby's. Cool. Zaxby's. Ooh. I ain't ate nothing literally all day. And when I get back, we gonna talk about this camera again because it's legit. All right, so technically I kind of maybe lied to you. I didn't go home just yet. Really, I've been chilling with Thomas. He's going over his YouTube video, and I'm going over something. I don't want to say what it is just yet because I'm gonna wait and see if it happens first. I don't like getting too happy and then having to be like, well, dang, I can get it. So we just gonna wait. But right now I'm just chilling. You know, we gonna get into it about the camera again. Don't worry, I got you. Yeah, as you can tell, I did not finish last night. Like, I really just came home and went to bed. I want to say I got back at like 2-something in the morning. But nonetheless, it is, I don't know, maybe 11 o'clock in the morning. My schedule is way off. I woke up around 10 and tried to get a shower, tried to brush my teeth like normal people. And I could not. The water was not on. Why the water was not on is because apparently, according to this note that was left on my door, that I have a boil water notice. But as I looked at it, it's not a boil water notice, it's turn over. And I don't know if you guys can see that or if I have to read it to you because I could barely read it the first time I saw it. And it says, you have a pipe that has broken in, I don't know, crest of meter. Water goes everywhere. Was stopped to read meter. So at I water Billy, I don't know what that says. But apparently I have a water leak, so they turned my water off and I can't turn it back on because it's gonna leave water and shoot everywhere. So yeah. Ended up going to my mom's house, getting a shower and brushing my teeth there. Thank God for parents, right? Back to the matter at hand. Fujifilm X100 is my secret weapon, my all-time favorite camera, my all-time most versatile camera. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I've had it since November 2017 and I love it. I've taken it to family events. I've taken it to concerts. I've taken it with me when I'm with my friends hanging out. I've taken it for a legit portrait shoot. I've taken it, where have I taken this? Where else have I taken my Fujifilm? Everywhere. Literally. The reason why I love this camera so much is because it's so freaking versatile. And I know I said I've taken it everywhere, but I literally mean that. This camera can be used for anything. I mean, it has an aperture of 2.0, high aperture of 16, and you can get it anywhere. It's low enough for you to get indoor shots, wide enough for you to get, well, high enough for you to get landscapes also. So this camera is pretty much everything. It's a 24 megapixel camera, so you get good quality pictures from this. One of the things I like about it a lot is the fact that I can charge it with a USB cable right here on the side and still use it while it's charging. I don't have to worry about keeping up with my doggone charging thing for this because honestly, I have no idea where it's at. It's probably somewhere in that back room with all the rest of the junk and I don't feel like digging for it. But of course, everybody has, if you're creative, you have like a bunch of cables floating around, whether it's USB-C, USB-B, Apple cables, Android cables. Who doesn't have one or the other? So I just grab one of those, put it in the car, charge it up wherever I'm going, boom, shoot. You know, with this being a vintage style camera, it has that look that is not a digital camera. It looks more film. And with that, that's a benefit. A lot of times I go places and they'll tell you, hey, you can't have your DSLR here. Well, why not? Whatever rule they give you, that's the rules, whatever. Try this bad boy. And it looks like a film camera, so they don't even pay you any attention. Little do they know, the whole time you're getting very good quality photos on a digital camera. It's good enough to sneak past people, and the quality is very, very great. This is one of the best investments I've ever made. It uses an SD card just like any other camera. Well, not any other camera because someone's switching to CF, but SD card, no built-in storage, of course. You know, the pictures that I take with this, I really like. It has that street photography kind of feel. The reason I purchased this camera is because I wanted a Leica, whichever one you want to call it. I want to say Leica, but it could be Leica. I don't know. It's because I wanted that camera, and I fell in love with that camera and the way the pictures were taken on that camera. And I think it's like $45,000 or $5,000 for that camera. And I was like, there's no way I'm about to drop that kind of money on a camera that I can't use at weddings or use for professional, shootings. I was like, nah, I just can't do it. After doing a lot of research, the alternative was the Fujifilm X100F. And I looked at the sample images they had for that. I looked at the reviews on it, and the reviews were kind of surprising. The price I wasn't really fond of because I was like, I still don't want to spend that much for that. But once I coughed up the money, bought it, I promise you, I have no regrets for buying this camera. I love it. Like I said, I've taken it to family events. I've taken it on vacation. Literally just put it in my pocket and go about my business. Put it out, shoot, gone. That's it. It's not no big fat camera that has a big lens on it and you draw attention. Nobody pays attention to you with this unless they're a photography person. That's it. So it's very discreet. It also has film simulation that you can use to get that old vintage look on your pictures, which I think is pretty awesome. I mean, $12.99 on B&H Photo right now. You may be able to find one used for cheaper than that. If you want that street photography look or that camera that's just vintage all around, I really suggest the Fujifilm. And if you want a Leica and don't want to spend the money, get you a Fujifilm. This camera is just awesome. Like, I promise you, I really like this camera. I've done video with it briefly, not really into it, you know, just playing around with it. I can give you some examples and just show you what it looks like. I'll probably be using this more because what I've learned from Casey Neistat is it doesn't really matter the camera, it's the content and the story. So I was happy when I heard that because I don't want to carry around this big old DSLR that I'm using right now. Only thing that I don't like about that is the fact that the microphone port is the smaller one, not the regular headphone size jack. It's like smaller than it. So I have to get an adapter and then plug it into that to use my, what is it, Rode Video Mic Pro Plus? Yeah. So if you're looking at getting into photography and don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, because if you buy an $800 camera, you still have to buy a lens. If you buy a $100 lens, you're at $900 or something plus taxes. You might as well spend an extra $3 and don't have to worry about buying a lens ever. Don't have to worry about keeping up with a lens ever. It's built right on. I mean, it's a 23 millimeter lens, but you still get good results. I don't have a problem with shooting at 23 millimeters. Who would have thought? This is a camera that you should look at getting if you're interested in this type of photography. It's not a detailed review, not on specs. Just show you what it can do, because that's the only thing I care about is what it can do. This could have been an 8 megapixel camera. I wouldn't have gave a darn. Did I just say darn? I wouldn't have cared as long as the results were promising and I like the results. If you're looking at picking one up, I highly recommend it, and that's pretty much what I have for today. Also, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Like, share, comment, tell somebody about me, tell somebody about the content, and tell somebody about this camera, because if you ain't got it, you tripping. Yeah. Until next time, guys, I am out. Yes, sir.
On my aim, all these rappers in my diet, I ain't